I'm going to show you today how we can import a supplier list, a nominal ledger list, and how to create a new tax code. So to do that, you come into the cog and into your company settings. So you can see we already have one in here, but what you can do if this is a new company, you're just setting it up is, so we're going to click import suppliers. This file that I'm going to select now has already been extracted from my accounts package for this test company. You will have already had to have exported your supplier list from your accounts package, and that will be within whatever folder you have saved that to when you were exporting it. So you click this select CSV file, and mine is in my InShip folder and it's suppliers.csv, and I'm going to click open. So CSV has been selected. So my code is mapped to supplier code, and then I don't have an AP code, and my name is not mapped to name, and I don't have any email addresses of my file. Just to make you aware, like code, it doesn't have to be code. This could be like A/C for account code. It could just say supplier. It could just say code. Whatever you know that this column is going to be mapped to from your file, whatever it's called in your file, is what you will see in this drop down. So you can see I only had supplier code and name.
So that's just the name on your CSV file, just on the top of the column.
Exactly, yeah. So I had in my CSV file, it was code, and then this list you can see in the background here of the supplier codes, and then, or sorry, I think it was supplier code, and then the codes, and then name, and then a list of names. You can obviously, whatever way your accounts package exports it, but you'll know yourself what they're called. You can open it up, just don't make any changes if you do need to double check what they're called when you're mapping it. So this is this will take a little while, especially if you have a really big list of suppliers. So just be patient with it. When it's finished, this box will disappear. And then once it's finished, that box disappears and you have your list in here of your suppliers. So we're going to do the same again for the nominal ledgers. So again, it's import nominal ledgers and select CSV file. So I have nominal ledger codes.csv. So this is mine that I exported from my accounts package. So I'm going to open this. So code is mapped to NL code. I don't have cost centers or departments, but if you did, you would just map them the same way as the other ones. Whatever the name of the column is, the title on the column is, you would map it to them. And then name is nominal ledger name, and we don't have that there. So we're going to do import nominal ledgers. And we can see that was quick enough. It was a short enough list, and that has updated the list. Any questions so far on importing them?
No, that makes sense.
And lastly then, I just wanted to show you how you would update your tax codes if you did need to add one in. So this has to be done manually. We've no way of importing them across. So you would do add new tax code down here, and you type in your rate. So I'll just put in, let's say we have a UK supplier, so it's going to be 20% VAT. You can put whatever your code is. So you can see behind here we have standard, reduced, and zero. So we could have this one as UK. I know other people might call it 20% or anything like that. You call it whatever you want. And then description, you could have purchases from UK, and then add tax code.
And would you be able to leave the description blank?
Yeah, so if I went in here, I can delete the description and update tax code. And it's the same concept when you're creating it, when you're adding the new tax code. If you left the description blank, it would show up with no description over here.
Okay, perfect.
One other thing that I actually want to show you is if you no longer need one of your tax codes, so say for example, we no longer need this UK one, so we untick it, it will disappear from the list here, but you can click this here to show inactive and it will show back up and you can see there's no tick in the box beside it.
Okay. And what are those drop down boxes just below it, the standard VAT code and the standard zero VAT code?
Yeah, so on your account, you have to have a standard, which would be 23% VAT code, and a standard 0% VAT code. So if you have more than one 23% and more than one 0% VAT code on your account, when you click these drop downs, you'll get more lists to choose from different ones. But there's only 123 and 10 on the account at the moment. So when you click the drop downs, you don't get additional options to choose from.
Okay, that makes sense.